Netflix fans, never miss these 14 series of Netflix in 2023. This is the fresh and best series list, which you have rarely seen shows like this. Movieland has prepared a list, so don't miss it and watch full video till end. Netflix's vast collection is full of both new and vintage shows, so there's something for everyone there. Finding the next episode of a favorite series can be a challenge, which is why we regularly review the whole library and compile this list of the best shows currently available to stream on Netflix. For more series lists, be sure to subscribe to our Movieland channel. Here is a list of top 14 shows. Number 1. Treason. In the British thriller series Treason, the protagonist, a newly appointed chief of MI6, is forced to confront his inner demons after reuniting with a Russian spy with whom he has a shady past. Adam Lawrence has a promising future thanks to the assistance of MI6. When a Russian spy by the name of Kara from his past reawakens their tumultuous relationship, it forces him to reconsider his entire life and the choices he has made. Number 2. The Witcher, Blood Origin. The Witcher, Blood Origin is the first of a limited series of live-action fantasy films adapted from the novels of the same name by Andrzej Sapkowski. The events of The Witcher will come before the timeline of this story. The events leading up to the key conjunction of the spheres, when the realms of monsters, mankind, and elves united into a single globe, and the creation of the first prototype Witcher, are the focus of Blood Origins, which is set in an elven world 1,200 years before the world of The Witcher.
There'll be no coming back.
Number 3. Alice in Borderland, Season 2. Based on Haro Aso's manga of the same name, Alice in Borderland is a Japanese action-adventure thriller series currently streaming on Netflix. The series, which takes place in a dystopian version of Tokyo, consists of 8 episodes and is presented in the science fiction genre. In particular, Arisu and Usagi will likely keep looking for the last few cards they need, which may lead to further conflicts with Mirakano, the Queen of Hearts, who was introduced near the end of Season 1. Director Shinsuke Sato has teased what we may be in for this season, saying, "I will draw a mystery world that no one has ever seen and an unexpected progression with uncompromising imagery." Number 4. Hot Skull. The Hot Skull TV series is a Turkish mystery adventure drama. This new TV show promises to be packed with intrigue, danger, and excitement. Murat Sayavas, a former linguist who has taken refuge in his mother's house, is the only person in a world where an epidemic of lunacy is spreading through language and speech who seems to be immune to it. Murat, on the run from the merciless anti-epidemic institution, ventures through the burning and ruined streets of Istanbul in an attempt to discover the cause of the hot skull that has become a permanent reminder of the plague. Number 5. Building Kaleidoscope. The 25-year saga of a group of expert thieves as they attempt to crack an impregnable vault for the largest payout in history promises to be Netflix's next great heist drama series in the making with Kaleidoscope. A successful heist would need them to outwit the world's most formidable corporate security staff as well as the FBI. If you enjoyed the crime, action, and drama of the international smash hit Money Heist, this new series may be right up your alley. Number 6. The Recruit. A new spy action show called The Recruit will soon air on television. It centers on Owen Hendricks. Owen Hendricks, a young attorney who has just started working for the CIA, sees his world flipped upside down when an asset of the CIA wants to be exonerated. He becomes mired in intricate international politics after she tries to reveal her long-standing affiliation with the agency. In the course of his negotiations with the asset, Hendricks comes into conflict with dangerous persons and organizations, putting his life in danger while he tries to do his job. Number 7. Sky Rojo, Season 3. Gina, Wendy, and Coral are still in danger despite escaping Romeo with €4 million. 3 traveled to Madeira. Romeo's port business is unknown to them. It suggests that some locals will assist Romeo kidnap the ladies. One of the millionaires is pregnant, while the other is blind. Romeo also manipulated Moises. Romeo framed Gina, Wendy, and Coral for Moises' mother's death and Christian's torture. Moises wants the 3 caught and punished. Even if the 3 of them have enough money to start afresh, Romeo and Moises are still looking for them, so they will likely fight again. Number 8. Cat. Cat is a web series from India that is a mime thriller. Randeep Hooda, Pramod Pathak, and Savinder Vicky are the actors who star in it. Jelly Bean Entertainment and Movie Tunnel Productions are collaborating on the production of the series, which is being made under the Movie Tunnel Productions label. In order to preserve his brother's life, a guy who has previously worked as an informant for the police is coerced into doing so once more. Number 9. Dead End. Netflix's newest original series, Deady Indy, 2022, combines elements of the crime, thriller, and comedy genres. In many respects, it is nothing more than a very dark comedy in which everything that could possibly go wrong does very badly go wrong. There are 6 episodes in the season, and each one lasts approximately half an hour. A group of strangers who, while fleeing from the scene of a bank robbery, inadvertently drive away in a vehicle with 2 million zlotys. Number 10 U, Season 4. After killing his wife Love, Victoria Pedretti, serial stalker murderer Joe Goldberg, Penn Badgley, is ready to reinvent himself in the 4th season of You. This time, Joe's moved to London and is now known as a college professor named Jonathan Moore who has attracted a group of posh new friends. What could possibly go wrong? Number 11 Shadow and Bone. Lee Bardugo believes Season 2 will successfully combine the Shadow and Bone trilogy and the Six of Crows duology. Shadow and Bone will return with 8 episodes on March 16, 2023. The show will introduce long-awaited characters. Heiserer and Freiklein helped Bardugo step back and put the show more solidly in their hands this season. Bardugo also mentioned that the season would introduce novel characters. It was a pleasure for me to be surprised by my own stories, and I hope that readers will find the same pleasure in the manner that these storylines crash into one another, says the author. Number 12 Vikings Valhalla. Vikings Valhalla returns for a 2nd season debuting January 12, 2023. For more epic antics of the brave trio Leif Erikson, Sam Corlett, the most famous Viking explorer in history, his strong-willed sister, Freydis Eriksdotter, Frida Gustafsson, and Harold Sigurdsson, Leo Suter, the ambitious Prince of Norway. Number 13 Woman of the Dead. A new Austrian thriller series based on the Bernhard Eichner book of the same name first announced in February 2022. The series sees a woman exposing a small community with a deep and ugly secret after looking for answers about who killed her husband. The series is created by Barbara Stepansky, Benito Muller, and Wolfgang Muller. Number 14 Lockwood and Co. The Lockwood and Company television show on Netflix is a British criminal drama that was adapted from Jonathan Stroud's novels of the same name. The series will consist of a total of 8 episodes altogether. Teenagers in London are some of the most skilled ghost hunters in the world. Every night, they put their lives in danger to battle evil spirits and are among the best in the world. Among the many business agencies that are managed by adults, the one that sticks out from the crowd is Lockwood and Company, which is run by 2 teenage boys and a female who is psychically gifted. This renegade trio is not constrained by monetary incentives or the supervision of adults, and they are on a mission to uncover a riddle that will change the direction that history will take. If we have missed any new TV show in the list of top 14, then definitely tell us in the comment section and which show is your favorite on these streaming platforms. Thanks for watching video.